everyone, so today I'm going to do kind of like a little chit chat, get ready with me. I just have like some exciting things to talk about, and I already did all like my face makeup and everything because I'm filming another video for that, but I thought I would do like maybe, I don't know, just like a makeup look, playing around with my Dose of Colors ice cream palette, since that is my palette for the month of May. So I literally have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm gonna start with priming my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I'm also like not very good at like talking and doing makeup at the same time. I'm not really good at doing like anything and talking at the same time, but I just thought that this would be like a fun video to do. And I just didn't really have any other ideas of what to film, so this is what you get. Next I'm gonna use this color here. It's called Cone. It's kind of like a slightly pinky matte brown color. So I am just like so excited because I'm going to the BTS concert in Fort Worth. I'm going to the Sunday concert and I'm so unbelievably excited. I've been a fan for about 2 years now, I think. So I was just so excited because the tickets went on sale on the 5th on a Saturday, and oh my god, it was the most intense thing ever. I remember for their first like tour that they had in the US, or not the first one, but you know, the most recent one, the Wings tour, like even though I knew I was never going to get to like actually go to the concert, I was still on the ticket website and I was just like looking at the tickets that were going on sale as they went on, and for like 2 seconds I had tickets to the concert, but of course I, you know, wasn't going to actually go, so I just released the tickets. But like for like 2 minutes I had tickets and I was like, oh my god, this is like such a crazy feeling, but I knew I wasn't gonna get to go. And so since then I was like dying. I'm like, if they ever come closer, then I'm going to go or try as hard as I can to go. So finally, when they announced their tour dates for this tour, the Love Yourself tour, oh my god, I was dying. I was like freaking out. I was already planning like everything out, and getting tickets were so incredibly hard. To be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be as hard as it was. Like I knew it was going to be like really intense because there's so many fans and stuff, and they're just getting so much more popular like in the actual like United States and everything, so I knew it was gonna be tough, but I didn't think it was gonna be that tough, to be honest. Next I'm gonna use this dark color Fudge, and I'm gonna use that to kind of deepen the crease a bit. So pretty much like the entire week before the actual tickets went on sale, I was like researching everything I could about like how to get concert tickets, how to like not mess up. So I found a lot of tips that said like obviously don't use multiple tabs when you're trying to buy tickets, because those websites might sometimes think that like you're a bot trying to buy tickets, and it'll try to like kick you from like buying the tickets, or you know, block you or any way like that. So that's one tip. Always use like multiple devices and not multiple tabs. So I had like my laptop computer pulled up and I had my desktop computer pulled up. My friend, she was trying to get tickets on her laptop, and so for my concert, since it's the Texas concert, that was going on sale on the Saturday, like the 5th, and there were 2 dates for the concert. I ended up picking the Sunday one because I figured like, I don't know, I just have a better chance at getting tickets on Sunday than like a Saturday. And then for that concert there were 2 different websites that actually like sold the tickets. So it was the AXS website, and then there was like powerhouselive.net, I think was the other one. So I had like 2 computers and I had like 1 window for each website, so I was like trying to buy tickets across like 4 different pages of websites and stuff, so that was really intense. The way the AXS website works, 30 minutes before the tickets go on sale, it'll like put you in a waiting room or whatever. Idea behind it is that it's supposed to help like keep the scammers from like getting the tickets and like reselling them for an ungodly amount of money, which I will also talk about. I don't know how well it really worked, but basically what it does is it puts you in the waiting room, and then you get like a random number, and then whenever it's your turn you get a chance to buy tickets. So luckily on my laptop computer, which is like my slower computer, I ended up getting like a really good number for that one. I think it was probably like 4 minutes after the tickets went on sale I was able to get in for the first time. I'm trying to like decide what like eyeshadow I want to do now. I think I'm gonna go for this bronze color here. It's called Sherbert. I end up getting, I wanted the P1 General Standing tickets, which were $250 a piece, and I was trying to buy 4 tickets for like me and my friend and her sister and her cousin, so it was like trying to get all the tickets in one go. You know, it lets you choose like what you're looking for, and so I get through and then it prompts me to go to the like sign-in page, which of course I was already signed in, so that was another really annoying thing. I'm not sure why it made me do that, because that's what really messed up the entire thing. For the 4 tickets plus the convenience fee and then plus the like facility fee, it was like I think $1,130-ish or something for that. And so I'm like ready to check out. I have like my credit card in hand, and of course these websites don't let you input your payment info before. Like I think Ticketmaster might let you insert your like credit card number before and just like have that saved on hand, but these 2 websites didn't. And then like half the time I didn't even bother trying to get tickets on the Powerhouse Live website, just because that one, like the user face was not as like, I don't know, update or anything, and it was like harder to use. You had to like manually refresh the page a lot and stuff. So with the actual AXS one, it like, you know, you didn't have to refresh, and so it would automatically do all that stuff, so it was like a little easier to work with. So after a while I just kind of like gave up on Powerhouse completely and just tried to work with AXS. So I have the 4 tickets in my cart almost immediately, and so I was like, wow, this is like incredible, I can't believe this is happening. And so I'm signing into checkout, and then it gives me an internal server error message, and I'm like, my heart just sinks because I wanted these tickets so badly. I was just so like upset because it kept giving me the error, and it would kind of like do a load kind of like little icon like it was trying to like connect or whatever, and it was on my internet because like obviously my other computer was working fine, and I think that the website just like was getting overloaded with all the people trying to buy tickets, and then it just kept refreshing and it kept giving me that same error, but it still showed the tickets in my cart. So even to like now, I'm not even positive if at that moment I still had those tickets at all, or if it had already timed out or not. But like I was immediate with the tickets and stuff, so it's not like I like let it set there forever and then tried to pay. Like it was immediate that I tried to pay, but for some reason it just like wouldn't go through. So next I'm gonna use a little bit of a glitter to kind of like make this look a little bit funner. I didn't really care for that shadow too much, the sherbet one. To be honest, it's probably because I'm like talking a lot and I'm not good at talking and doing makeup. So this one is the Twinkle Eye Shimmer. This one's from Our Town and it's called Sparkling Honeys. So by this point I am freaking out because I can't get the tickets. Luckily I had my desktop, and then that number was ready for me to get tickets on that one. And the whole time I'm like, I'm not gonna close the cart on the other computer that has the P1 tickets, because I'm like, what if like it's just an error and it'll come through or it'll work out or something. So I'm like not giving up hope on that at all. But then I was like, okay, I need to try and see if I can get anything, because like my friend at the same time, like she's trying to get tickets, she hasn't even gotten through it yet, so I was the only one who had gotten through between the 2 of us. And then my second number comes up for my desktop computer, that one comes through. I end up picking 4 tickets. At that point it like refreshes and it tells you like what's available and what's not, and of course like sometimes it'll say it's like sold out of these tickets, but they're not completely sold out yet because it's actually like either waiting for people to pay or like their time is up, and then it will re-release those tickets. So it's really just like a stressful kind of thing to do. So it ends up only giving me seated options, and at this point we had like previously discussed, we're like, okay, we're either gonna get like a P1 general admission floor standing tickets, and if we didn't get that, we decided that we wanted to kind of get not the very back seats, but kind of like I think there was P5. We just didn't see the value in like paying a whole lot for seating when it's really not going to be that much farther back, because like either way it's like you're not going to be that close anyway. And the actual arena is not that large at all, so we decided that we'd save a little bit of money and end up going for like the P5 tickets. So I ended up getting 4 seated P5 tickets. Those were I think the $100 a piece ones. So we ended up going for those, and I got those tickets and I checked out. And so for the 4 tickets, and then of course the fees and like facility fees and the convenience fees and all those dumb fees and stuff, it ended up being like around, I think it was either about $490 or like $500 or something for the 4 tickets. So I checked out, I bought those completely because I was not going to let them go, because I always thought, well, if you know, if I need to, I can just resell the tickets or whatever, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. And of course I wouldn't be like one of those scumbag people that like resells the tickets for like a crazy amount of money. I would have just like sold them for what they were worth. I also read that they were going to like cancel any resale tickets, so I don't know how that works or not, but at this moment it doesn't really concern me. So I got all the 4 seating tickets, and then I checked out, completely paid, like it was pending on my credit card, so it was all good. So I knew that those were like 100% my tickets. And then I'm like still refreshing the other page for the like the $1,000 tickets and stuff, because I'm like, I can't let this go at all. One moment, I have to do my eyeliner, and I absolutely cannot talk and do this at the same time. And so finally I ended up like refreshing the page, and it gives me the chance to sign in again. And so I do, and this time it goes to the payment like actual window to where you can insert your like credit card number and everything. And I was like screaming, I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna be able to get these tickets. And so I start putting in my information. Of course it's already got like my address and everything, because that you can pre-put in, but I start typing in like my credit card number and everything, and then it just goes like, sorry, these tickets are no longer available. So I was so like heartbroken. I truly was. It was just such a stressful thing. So like the quick timeline was like probably 4 minutes in I get the P1 tickets, probably about 15 minutes later I get the P5 tickets, and then probably about 30 minutes later I get the P1 that like actually lets me sign in, and then it tells me that the tickets are gone. So this was like a long process. It wasn't just like, you know, this all happened in like 5 minutes or so. And even after it told me like the P1 tickets were gone, I still stayed on the website and was like refreshing, and I kept going until it pretty much only gave options for the Saturday concert. So I knew that there was pretty much going to be gone at that point, but I still felt a little bit more reassured because I did have the tickets, you know, at least the P5 tickets. So all in all, I'm still gonna get to go, and I got tickets, and I'm just so unbelievably like grateful and excited for that, because I know a lot of people really did not get tickets. I saw so much drama with like tickets on Ticketmaster going like for an insane amount of money. Like the $60 tickets are like for the nosebleed seats, and those were going for like starting at $800. And I would like never pay, you know, a shady like third party site for concert tickets or anything like that, so I knew that that wasn't gonna be like an issue at all. But I kept seeing that, and I was like, I hope people are not buying these like scam tickets or whatever, because they also mentioned that they would cancel anyone trying to like resell tickets. So that was like kind of scary. I mean, if you want like front row for general admission, like you have to go like absolutely crazy. You gotta be there like so early, you gotta push your way to the front. It's just a lot of chaos. And so in a way, I'm actually really glad I don't have to like deal with all that bullshit, even though I would have loved to be like right there in the pit, like front row and stuff. That it just would have been like amazing. It would have been like the most amazing thing ever. And the whole time I was like trying to get tickets, I felt sick to my stomach. Like I think it was honestly just the nerves of like trying to get the tickets and like being terrified if I didn't. It was like the weirdest thing ever. I had never felt that like nervous for like something so stupid like concert tickets. Probably gonna be like what, 4 months now until the actual concert, but I'm just looking forward to it so much. Sorry to everyone who wasn't able to get tickets. I know it's extremely you know, stressful and heartbreaking when you really want to go, but it is what it is. I hope anyone who is buying tickets or haven't bought their tickets yet, good luck to you. I wish you all the luck, because you are going to need it. Do not buy tickets from third-party sellers, even if it's tempting. A lot of the times what they end up doing is re-releasing the tickets if they have to like cancel any of them. If they're like scalpers, they will usually cancel those tickets and re-release them closer to the concert date. So I mean, honestly, just keep trying and keep checking back. A lot of the times they will re-release the tickets if there's any kind of like foul play involved with like people buying them, or bots or scammers or scalpers. You know, I don't really go to that many concerts or that often. Like I pretty much every concert I've been to, let me think, when I was in 7th grade I went and saw Evanescence, Finger 11 and Chevelle. That was like I think my very first like concert. I think then that next summer, I think it was, what summer was it, 2008. Oh my god, that was 10 years ago. I went to Warped Tour. I saw All Time Low. I think I saw Paramore. I saw I Am Ghost. I loved them at the moment. I saw Escape the Fate. That was like my favorite band ever. Who else did I see? There was another band I saw. What was their name? I feel like it started with an A. I can't remember. And I think Warped Tour, I think like this is their last year doing it, which is like crazy. I only went to like one time, and that was basically because like I had a friend, actually 2 friends who were really into like the same music as me, and like her parents were kind of rich and stuff, and her mom like didn't want to take her. So her mom offered my mom to pay for like everything if my mom would just take us. And so my mom was like, okay. So she paid for like the hotel, she paid for the tickets, she paid for the gas, she paid for like the food and stuff, just as like if my mom would take us and she didn't have to deal with it. So you know, that was really kind of cool. So I definitely got to see a whole bunch of cool bands. I used to be into like, you know, like pop rock, kind of like emo, like death metal, screamo bands, kind of like alternative rock music. So those are the 2 concerts I went to, and then the last one I went to was I saw Bon Iver in 2012, and very different music. So my music tastes have like really changed throughout the years, but I think that's like obviously normal for like anyone. But I had my angsty time, I had my like indie rock kind of music, and then like now I guess I'm just into K-pop. But it's gonna be exciting because like I said, it's been pretty much like 10 years since I really went to like a concert and like had like a seated ticket, because like when I saw Bon Iver it was like a lawn ticket, so it was like literally sitting in the grass outside, and then like Warped Tour is just so different because there's so many different stages and you're just kind of like walking around going crazy. I ended up like passing out at Warped Tour like on a sidewalk. That was cool. It was so hot. I ended up going into like a mosh pit. I got punched in the face. That was really fun. So I don't really go to concerts that much. My friend, she used to go to concerts like all the goddamn time. So she's a little bit more concert versed than I am, but I just haven't been in like literally what 6 years. So this is gonna be so much fun. So good luck to anyone who are still trying to buy tickets, and yeah, let me know if you're going to any of the concerts, or if you weren't able to get tickets, or you know, just let me know what you guys think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video I will talk to you guys later. Bye.